says when we have a queen walk into studio, we must usher in the queen right from the entrance of her door.
Yep.
I'm honored, man.
Up to where you are.
I'm so honored.
You know why you should be, given that kind of respect?
Please tell me.
Because you have been the most hard-working woman in the industry of Uganda.
Thank you so much.
You have persisted, you have consistent, and you have existed.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dad.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Every day. Come rain, come
shine.
sunshine.
Yes.
Come the words, come the tears.
Well.
And you have said, I must represent as the queen.
As a must.
You deserve that kind of welcome.
Thank you so much. I really had these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful introductions. So I love it.
Come on.
I love it. I love being reminded of the good things that I've done as well. So it's a beautiful thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The Sheebaholics have been watching. The Sheebaholics have walked through the journey, and now, right here, they're watching. That's your camera. Let them know that the queen has arrived.
What's up, Sheebaholics? It's your one and only, the baddest Queen Kama, aka Swag Mama. Oh, by the way, before I go so far, I'm wearing this beautiful, beautiful wig. Innovation from one of my most beautiful fans called Agi Swag.
Nice.
If you know me, you know this woman. She has supported me. She's a fan, and guess why? I love women who are becoming innovative.
Nice.
So shout out to you, Agi Swagger. From being a dancer to acting in airborne to do, you know what? You can do it all, and now you're into hair. I love this. This is from her. Go and support her. That was a moment of my fellow queen trying to show love and show support. So thank you so much, Sheebaholics. I love you so much. I thank you so much for always understanding me. I don't feel like I have to explain myself 24/7 to you. I feel like you get me and I get you. We got each other. I can't wait to see you.
And now we got Sheebah in the building, man. Sheebah, it's such a pleasure for you to come through.
Thank you, man.
I mean, like he was saying, you've been powerful and phenomenal, and as a performer, and you've been in this game for how long this year are we celebrating?
As a solo artist, 12 years now, because I started 2010. I officially started my solo career.
Yeah.
And this is 2022. So 12 years as a solo career, as a solo artist. And then you can top it up, the 1.5 in karaoke, 2.5 years in Obsessions. That's what?
Basically, more than a half of your life you've been in the business of making music.
More than half of my life.
Why is that?
Actually, to cement it even harder and stronger, rather than say, I beg to contribute to this, rather than say you've been in the business of music, I think it would be much better to say you have been in the business of serving the nation.
Yeah, building the nation. Yes.
Yeah. Dougie.
Why? I know where he's going with his comments, but it's okay. Why has this industry been so important for you?
To me, I mean, who am I without this industry? I don't even recognize myself without the industry. All I know is this industry is the first business that I got to know. I admire it before I even joined it. Way before I joined it, I admired people in the industry. I admired what they were doing. I admired the stages. I admired the billboards. I admired so many things about the industry. So for me, I'm more than honored to be one of the most prominent artists that have, at least I would like to think, inspired other powerful women that right now I see women in their own skins, confident enough to show skin, to sing what they want, to say what they want, because, I mean, I did it. They watched it. They're like, if she can do whatever she wants and she's successful, I can do it as long as you don't hurt anybody. So I love the bravery around the female artists right now. And if you're looking closely right now, I mean, seriously.
You're on top of your game. You're on top of your game.
Definitely.
The queens are killing it. The queens are killing it. And shout out to every queen in the building, as in our industry. I know it's not easy for the females.
Yes.
So shout out to you, everybody of you. Karo Kasita, Spice Diana, Winnie Nwaji, Vinka, Azawi, Pia Pounds, Juliana, Irene Nambiru, like Irene Ntale, every woman that has sustained. Oh, and you, the king herself. you know.
Cindy Sanyu.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo.
Big up to you. Big up to everybody in the industry. I know it's not easy.
One of the things that you've been unapologetic about is your passion for women empowerment.
Yes.
And when it comes to speaking about feminism, you've been very fluent in that regard. These are things that sit right into your heart. I want to know again why it's very important for you.
Yeah. First of all, I was brought up by a single mother who didn't have much, but made sure we have something to eat, went to school to a certain level, put shelter over our heads. We went to the hospital. This woman was a casual worker in coffee industries, like literally earning 2,000 Ugandan shillings. So I applaud women. You'll find a woman on the street, but and you really wonder how. And then you find a very rich man not able to take care of his children. No offense, but you know yourselves. So I respect women so much that regardless of how small they have, they really try hard to stand up for the people they believe in and they love unconditionally, and they'll be there for you. So I respect women because they're our mothers, man.
Fantastic.
Nothing beats that.
Amazing. Sheebah, let's backplay Sheebah Karungi 14 years ago.
Yeah.
From where we are right now today. 14 years ago, Sheebah admiring the billboards, Sheebah admiring the big stages, Sheebah admiring fellow big musicians, Sheebah admiring this life that you are living today. But we are back playing it 14 years ago. To the girl that is watching right now, what does it mean to believe in a dream? What does it mean to believe in not your body, in your looks, but to believe in, I am a woman, but I have to work for myself? What does it mean to the girl child who's watching you today and she is the Sheebah of 14 years ago and saying, I want to be like Sheebah, I want to live like Sheebah? What does it mean?
First of all, tighten up. To the young girl who wants to be exactly like me, tighten up. And by, what do I mean by that? You're gonna need a tough skin with you. You're gonna need God with you. You're gonna have to have a very personal, beautiful relationship with God, because you will need Him as a must. First hand, you'll need God. Then believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, because so many people are gonna tell you you can't, and they will even give you reasons why you can't. And trust me, you might believe them, because these are some of the people we believe in, some of the people we admire, and then they wake up in the morning and they tell you something. Trust me, it's like a professor saying you're dumb in class. Somehow you will believe them, because this is a professor. They can't be wrong. If a DJ says, man, you can't play, I've seen so many DJs, selector says you can't play, because he's a legend. You might stop playing as a new DJ because selector is a legend in this. So keep in mind, not everyone who's going to tell you something
is valid.
Is actually valid. They might be spurious, but some of them might be downplaying you for their own reasons. So keep in mind, you need to believe in yourself. Even some of the people that actually we looked up to as fans, they turn against and you become a threat. And when you become a threat to someone who used to inspire you, it does not take...
Who used to share the same dream.
Exactly. It does not take the same... It takes a very powerful person to actually respect it. You have to be really powerful to respect it. So to join this industry as a young girl, I'll warn you, don't just sign anything. However much people are going to sit around you and tell you, we're going to do this and do this and do this and do this. Hey, take one step at a time. Things are going to happen for you. It might take some time, but breathe
calm
in,
down.
Breathe in, breathe out, just keep going. But you don't have to run through your journey. You can walk through it and take one step at a time, because if you try to run, you're going to bump into some heavy things and you might not survive. So please go slow and pay attention to people around you. Not everyone around you is supportive. Try to get a powerful circle that can actually support you, not downplay you. It's important. You need to have an inner circle that actually supports you. So, because you'll need it. Sometimes it really gets lonely. And you need your inner circle to hype you up and support you and remind you that, hey, you're still that chick. Remember when you did this and this? You're still that chick. Not people who are going to play downplay you or laugh behind your back. So please keep a positive mind and keep a positive circle. And a real one. That even if you're doing something, you're messing up, they can sit you down respectfully and tell you that you might be messing up. Respectfully, without breaking your soul or breaking your energy.
Wow. Speaking about breaking down and even slowing things down, it seems to me Sheebah's really never slowed down. We've seen the likes of Beyonce and the likes of Rihanna, they take breaks. But for the last, I don't know how many years.
Oh, the years since I was 14.
Yes, it's almost like it's music is still coming.
Because however much we would love to compare ourselves to the greatest from America and British and all these beautiful countries, we are known the same.
Yes.
They have a copyright, they can do one song and they can survive on that one song
for the rest of their
lives without going on stage, without ever doing anything. They'll be okay. On the other hand, we do not have a copyright today that a song comes out, you invested 30 million plus, you have to even still pay television to play it or radio stations. We are still in that country. So it's not the same. So the only way I earn money to keep my career going is performing on stage. So there is no way I can take a break.
It's to keep going.
It's to keep going.
Day in, day out.
It's about knowing what you want, how you want it, and how to get it. It's exactly that. You know what you want. You stay focused. You keep your eyes on the ball, only the ball. I'm a very focused chick. It's one of my strengths. I focus on me.
Superpower.
Yeah, and what benefits me and people around me. And the good.
Nice.
You know, on P. Diddy's birthday, somebody did ask him and said, I've been watching you for the last 40 years. And you're saying you're still releasing a new album. And they did ask P. Diddy, how do you do this? And Diddy said to that person, the first principle is respect the job. The second principle is never forget the first principle. The rest will come.
Yes.
That's what he said. And this clearly speaks to Sheebah, the way she's talking about it. She understood the memo. That's it. That's it. And you see, for Sheebah, for me, Sheebah is the one person that has never deviated to anything. She understood the memo right. You ain't never heard Sheebah saying, kakati ndoza kanzanye ko film, kakati ndoza. No. She understood the memo 100%. But then again, I just want to say, I think you have the full authority to be given your stone, your mark of stone, to say you have contributed so much to the Ugandan industry. And that's why I want to ask you, when it comes to the growth of the industry, looking at the Sheebah 14 years ago to now, how much growth do you think we have achieved as an industry? Because now, tulimulutalora Ugandan music. Everywhere we go, we are singing Ugandan music to the top. The time is now.
The time is now.
But
it's not now, then when?
For you speak with authority. Because you have been in it. You have worked with it. You have fought for it. So your authority is much respected when you speak.
First of all, there are some good things that have happened to our industry, and then there are some really bad things that are happening to our industry that if we clean them a little bit. Now for me, I'm an artist who's on the road 24/7. If I'm not in Gulu, I'm in Canada, or I'm downtown somewhere, or I'm at Serena or somewhere. I've gone to each and every corner of this country. And one of the things that I still think we can, and please, when we talk about these things, we want to make our industry better. This is business. Nothing is personal. Some of the things that are keeping our business behind as music and art, because I sit with my friends who are in the art business, not just artists. not just musicians. Mona Faces is one of my friends.
Yeah.
She owns one of the biggest makeup artists, literally. Anne Kansime is the biggest comedian in Africa.
Yeah.
I talk to these ladies. I've gotten the chance to sit down with one of the best
and have a conversation.
And have a conversation. Flavia Tumsime, one of the chicks, we sit down, we have a conversation, a deep conversation. Anita Berry, so many, these are designers. Fatuma Asha, these are different people.
Yeah.
Kathy Patra, who's a dancer, choreographer, these are people who have grown up in the industry.
Yes.
And I get the chance to talk to them, and we all talk about what really keeps us behind. One, we don't respect our jobs, most of us in Uganda, and what we're supposed to do. What does a promoter? A promoter is supposed to book the artist,
yes,
make sure the stage is right. I just saw Winnie Nwaji this year fall off stage.
Yeah.
I saw Gravity with the dancer fall.
Yeah.
I've seen Kabako fall off stage. I've seen myself fall off stage. I've seen this over and over and over.
Even at Eddie Kenzo's stage,
Even at Eddie Kenzo's
stage was
stage.
broken.
Exactly. Every time I'm performing, I'm always praying. Maybe one of my team members, please God, help me, one of my team members. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't want my fans to get hurt. You're on stage, people are throwing bottles.
Yeah.
Like there are things, before we go to artists, there are things in the business that we can do as people who earn from the business, like promoters.
To iron them out.
Iron them out. Like the artist is coming, they're going to make me money. How can I make sure the stage is safe for them? Because if they break a leg or break an arm, trust me, you're not going to take care of my family. It's big.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's too big. Apart from my family, I have people, Dilisa's family, Kamara's family, the people who tap on me, that their families also tap on them. The same thing goes for you, the same thing goes for Bebeku, the same thing goes for Chameleon, and for each and every one, or Azawi, or each and every one, or Nwaji. You break Nwaji's leg, she has to look after her kid. You can't look after a kid. So how about you protect the business that is going to make you money? Clean that stage up. Give us security so that we don't have to deal with people throwing bottles on stage. We shouldn't be going on stage shivering. Because sometimes my manager is telling me, Sheebah, get up stage. I'm like, Dilisa, I'm Now, where does that leave me? I want to perform for you. I want to entertain you, but I'm scared as well. I'm human. So will you get what you want from me as an artist?
No. Really.
Am I going to jump on a stage where it's shaking? I'm scared that every time I jump, I might pass through it. So some of the things that I want us to think about, promoters, please think about that. Security, stages, where the artist is sleeping. Please think about all these things, because this is a business you tap money from. When I get because this business is consisted like 5 people.
Yeah.
Media, managers, artists, promoters, and the fans.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the managers. Let the managers stop keeping artists in the dark about their business.
Yeah.
No. I'm just going to mention everything.
Yeah.
Don't just pick on that. Don't keep your artist in the dark about her business or his business, because as much as this business is yours as a manager, it's equally as mine as well. Because I'm the artist and you're the manager, so every detail you get to know, I am supposed to know it. That's why it goes back to the ladies and gentlemen in the arts. Please take care of what you're signing on. You need to understand, get a lawyer, be clarified about these things. Then do not be afraid to say, I don't want to do this. It's your life.
There's power in saying no.
Yes, it's your life. Do not be afraid. If you see that it's going to affect you in the future, sometimes they won't care because, well, if you fail, they'll tap on another person. So you should care about yourself. The fans, this is for the fans. You also contribute a lot. Stop really disrespecting your artists. You say you love us, don't disrespect us.
True.
Someone posts their kid and you're rude and nasty. Stop doing that. It touches them. I was sitting with Pia Pounds and she's telling me fans were harassing her badly, from another artist fan to another, and these things happen. For me, Sheebaholics know when they're attacking someone who is not supposed to be attacked. I find a way of talking to them. Stop.
Fine.
Don't do it. So we need to control even the fans as well.
Simba wakati yao. That is called unnecessary evil. All right, we're gonna go for a break, and when we come back, Sheebah rounds up what we are looking forward to when it comes to the long-awaited concert. We'll be right back.